Okay, part two. Now, I'm just going to use the guys and characters that we know from the original, and I'm not going to try to use Dre and Chen or whatever their names are and stuff. But basically, Dre is Daniel, Chen is Johnny, and then we have this version of Allie in the remake. So the reason I want to talk about this very carefully is that, well, let's talk about something that I really like about Karate Kid Remake, and then I could have applied it to Cobra Kai, because it looks like they have a digital board behind them. I really love the instant replay to determine what's a fair point and what isn't in the remake, so I'll give that and stuff. But when I was 10 years old, I watched that one first, and then I went back to watch the original series. And to tell you the truth, since I was 10, I like the original better than I like the remake and stuff. I don't really like the remake, but it is what it is. So, the first interaction that this version of Daniel and Johnny meet and stuff is at this playground, and so when they're playing basketball. But the problem is that this version of Allie is more of a musician and not really like a boombox where it like gets broken on the beach and stuff. And it seems like this version of Johnny and Allie never really dated to begin with. It just seems like he's yelling at her, and there's not really like a lot of context compared to like the original story as much. The other thing is that they move from Detroit to China instead of moving from Jersey to California in the original timeline. So that's a little different too. And, you know, this Allie version doesn't seem like them ever dated. So it's just kind of a weird rivalry how it happens. The other thing is that this version of John Kreese is kind of very angry and seems more evil and stuff. But you see that this version of Daniel uses a different type of technique. He uses the snake technique, wins, and I guess that one's not debatable compared to the crane kick and stuff in the original timeline. And this version of Mr. Miyagi, it says you won and stuff. Now, in a deleted scene, they do fight Mr. Miyagi and John Kreese. And also in the original timeline, if we go to Karate Kid 2, that Mr. Miyagi almost does kill John Kreese and stuff in Karate Kid 2. So we do have that aspect as well. But, I mean, it is what it is. And then also the kids in this one, I like a little bit better, is that they show respect to Jackie Chan, Mr. Miyagi's character and stuff, which is Mr. Han. And they kind of bow to him, and then the guy is just kind of surprised. And, you know, everything kind of goes very similar, disqualifications and everything else. I just want to talk about, like, how the cultures are messed up, and there's some stuff that's a little different that I like a little bit more, like the instant replay and stuff. But that's all I have to say about Karate Kid versus the remake and stuff. And be on the lookout for a Cobra Kai Season 5 video once I give you guys some time to watch it yourselves. But other than that, I'll see you in the next Karate Kid video.